What's up, guys, and welcome to Dancing with Tech. Today, we're going to be talking about HP Portable SSD P700 external hard drive. Yes, and I want to thank HP for sending this product to me so that way I can review and give you guys my honest opinion about this. Without further ado, let's open this bad boy. So I went ahead and cut this out already. That's usually a pain in the butt. And ooh, I got this. Looks chunky, and we had an instruction manual, HP Portable SSD P700 instruction manual. Most of you probably ain't gonna read it. You just keep it real. Now, the main event. First thing I noticed is how small it is. Like, this is notably small, like very small. I have an external hard drive. My external hard drive is way bigger than this. And you guys, it looks chunky, but look at this. You got your internal stuff right here. You have a USB to USB-C port, and you have another USB-C port, but this is a 3.1. And you can also use this for a Mac. So if you're a Mac person, has a MacBook, you can use this and still be able to use this handy external hard drive. And another thing I will say, this thing is light. It's very light. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's very light. And this is a great portable external hard drive. Just put in your pocket and on the go. And then you want to put your internal stuff in here, you just go ahead and attach it. But you know, just it's magnetized. I like that. So just don't drop it like me. I was trying to see, but it needs to be all around. But let me go ahead and stop playing with this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to the computer, and we're going to test out the speeds on this. And then, like I said, once I test out the speeds, we're going to transfer save data from the PS5 to this. And then we're going to transfer the data back from this to PS5. And we're going to see how long it takes. Because like I said, you'll want to get an external hard drive if it's going to take forever to transfer your data back and forth while you're taking your PlayStation 5 to your grandmother's house. So we want the fastest experience. Now what we're going to do with this hard drive is we're going to go ahead and hook it up. And first we're going to reformat it. And then we're going to do some testing of the speeds. So let's go ahead and get right to it. So now what we're going to do is, now that it's inside, we're going to go ahead and reformat it. So just go ahead and hit reformat and just hit start, hit OK, and you're done. And hit close. Then once you do that, you're going to scroll that down, and then we're going to open up Black Magic, which is right here. And we're going to select the target drive, which is the HP P700. And I'm gonna go ahead and do our thing and hit start. So remember, this is the USB. So once we're looking at the write speeds of the using USB, and then we're gonna see the read speeds. So we're looking at about, write 389.2 megabytes per second, and the read speed is 420.1 megabytes per second. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch it up, and then we're going to use a standard USB-C cord that it came with. So we're just going to switch it out. All right, so we got to hook up to the USB. So we're going to go ahead and select target. We're going to go ahead and select it, and we're going to see the write speeds are higher or about the same. Let's find out. Okay, so this definitely benefits using the USB-C port. Yeah, the USB-C port is definitely the best option to go, because your write speeds are 812 by 0.6, and your read speed is 929.9. So look up, actually it's getting a little higher. Okay, that definitely looks promising. That definitely looks promising. So as you can see, Using a USB-C port versus a USB is a big difference. So now what we're going to do is next, we're going to go ahead and hook up a PlayStation 5 to this USB external hard drive, and we're going to see, you know, how long it takes to transfer data to the external hard drive, and we're going to reverse it and transfer data from the external hard drive to the PlayStation 5. So now we're going to go ahead and see how fast does it take to transfer data from the PS5. And keep in mind, when you put this external hard drive in, it's going to prompt you to reformat it. So just go ahead and do that, reformat it, so that way you meet up the standards of the PlayStation 5. And then once you do that, you'll go to storage, you go to games and apps, and then once you do that, you can sit there and select again. I'm going to select Fallout 4 from the PS4, and I'm going to move it to the external hard drive. And like I said, guys, we're going to see how long will it take for us to sit there and transfer data. So we're going to go ahead and do this at the same time. So now we're going to go ahead and transfer this and see how long it takes. So we're going to get our timer set up, and we're going to see what it does so you guys can read it. Play PS5 games are in USB extended storage, copy them to the console or M.2 SSD storage from your game library. So let's go ahead and start this. Not too bad for 51.43 gigs. And like I said, I'm not using the USB-C. It doesn't allow me. It's only USB only. So maybe it might have made a difference if they gave you an option to USB-C to USB-C and an external hard drive. But who knows? Let's see. So it looks like it only took about 2 minutes and about 30 to 32 seconds, which isn't bad for I think it was about 51 gigs transferring over. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just go ahead and put our timer down, and we're basically going to just do the same thing. Give me one moment, please. Now we are here, so we're going to go ahead and click on the storage. And we see Fallout 4 with a whopping 51.41 gigs. And then we're gonna go ahead and select it to move it. We're basically gonna do the same thing. We're gonna click on move and go ahead and put my timer. Let's go ahead and clear this one up. We're gonna hit OK, and we're gonna see how long it takes us to transfer back to the PS5. I predict it may take about the same, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, which honestly isn't bad considering, because there are other external hard drives that takes 5 minutes to transfer a big file like that. So I mean, I definitely think this SSD P700 is pretty decent with the speeds that we saw, and for the simple fact that it's pretty quick transferring data to the external hard drive from the PS5. And like I said, I think it's gonna be about the same going back. Let's just find out. Well, it looks like it's almost at that 2 minute 30-second mark. Well, it already passed. I guess looks like I lied to you guys, because I honestly thought it's gonna be about the same. But of course, remember, we're using a USB type connection, and we was using a USB-C type connection. I'm almost certain it'll be much faster. All right, so it looks like it took about 6 minutes and 40 seconds. You know, basically three or four more minutes than I expected it to be. So I mean, that's what we get, folks. So you guys are probably wondering, do I recommend this device or not? Well, I'll tell you 1 second, but I will say that you actually can use a USB-C portion of it in front of the PS5. I know I said earlier you couldn't, but that's because it wasn't formatted correctly. But once the PS5 identified formatted correctly, you are able to. And I did test out the speeds off screen, and honestly, it's not much of a difference. You'll get like a 10-second difference uploading the content from the PS5 to the portable external hard drive, and when you transfer your files back from the external hard drive to the PS5, it's about the exact same time. So it's not much of a difference. So you can use the USB-C or the USB portion of it. It's up to you. Now let's go back. Do I recommend this? I actually do recommend it because, like I said, it's fast, as you saw in the text. It's portable. It's paper light. I mean, it's really easy to just take and travel with. And then, like I said, you could take all the components out and put inside the casing that it came with. So I highly recommend this device. I will sit to leave everything in the description about the HP Portable SSD P700 external hard drive. You have all the information in the description below, and I also will leave a link in as well, so you click on it and check it out. Until next one, guys, I'll see you guys later.